Today we're looking at a service that I'm offering, refinishing. So in front of us right here, we've got the stock and forend to a simple over-under shotgun. This was brought in by a customer who wasn't really happy with the finish. They had originally bought this used anyway, and it was quite inexpensive. The wood was never show quality, super high grade to begin with. They tried to refinish it themselves, and ended up just what this is referred to as technically ebonizing, not just painting it black, but this is a black stain. So they still just weren't very happy with the outcome. It lost the checkering after being sanded so many times, so it's a little smooth, but it still works. So I told them to bring it in, strip it down, and actually what we're going to do, we're going to make this look like high grade, high gloss burl wood. And how we're going to do that is we're going to send it off to Tarjac. Tarjac is known for their hydrographic dipping. They also do Cerakote and just basic high temperature painting for firearms as well as archery equipment. They do skulls for European mounts. Basically, if you can paint it or dip it, they can do it, and they do it. They've even done stuff for the Army Academy, West Point, that's the place, football team. They did their helmets in the ACU camo years ago. So they can do anything from a one-off project to something for an entire team. They can do wheels, ATV fenders. Again, you name it, they've done it, and they can do it. So this is going to get packaged up and sent off to them. Basically, the customer could have sent this in themselves because there's no serial number. It's just pieces of wood. But they brought it in. I said, you know what? I'll just take care of all the shipping and all that stuff for them for a small service fee. They said, sure, why not? So this is going to get dipped in a burl wood with a dark undercoat and then a high gloss finish. So again, that's just a service I'm offering. If you are local and want to bring in your serialized parts, such as a pistol or whatever firearm, to ship it off to them and get that dipped or Cerakoted, we can get that done. There's a couple other companies I'm set up with for fancier Cerakote. I'll be doing some videos on those when I get some products in from them. If you've heard of them before, one of them is Blown Deadline. They're really famous for doing some extremely unique Cerakote designs for major manufacturers as well as one-off projects as well. And then the other company is Weaponworks LLC. They also do very fancy, really unique paint jobs as well as machining for slides for pistols and stuff like that. So this is our before picture. All right. Wow. Nothing too fancy. As we said, it's stripped down. When this comes back in about a month, it's going to look fancy. So through the power of editing, it is now a month later. And we're back. All right, so as you can see, the forend and stock have come back in from Tarjac. The whole process was as advertised, about 20 to 30 days. Basically, these got shipped in right around the beginning of December. And they arrived just after Christmas, actually. There's just a little delay because of the holiday weekend, but they were done before Christmas and waiting for when we got home from vacation there. So, looking at this is absolutely incredible. Remember, this was very basic wood. This is off of a Stoger Condor 12 gauge over under. The customer is absolutely loving the pictures I sent them already. They're actually coming over today. I asked them to bring the parts of the rest of the rifle or the shotgun so we can put it together and get some good final pictures there. But yeah, as you can see, amazing finish. Super high gloss. It's just phenomenal. Opening this box was just a treat. Some things that I've seen with other hydro dipping, either from stock products, like bows, or just things that come from the factory already hydro dipped in camo patterns. Usually you can find the seam in the actual image. You can't tell any seams, nothing. I'm looking as close as I can. On the inside, yeah, it's not necessarily pretty inside. They paint, give you your base color. This is a nice rich brown, so you can see some of the overspray and then that high gloss overspray, but that's not a problem. It's the inside, no big deal. This actually looks like burl wood. Absolutely incredible. We'll look at the stock again really quick. Amazing finish. So we'll finish up there, throw in some assembled pictures to a little music there, finish that video out. Again, this is hydro dipping done by Tarjack. Okay. If you're local and you want me to handle the packing and the shipping or anything like that, just let me know. We'll get it set up, and you too can get your less than high grade stocks refinished in burl wood, camo, you name it. Check out their website for the patterns they offer. Absolutely incredible service. If you're out of the area, which is upstate New York where Tarjack is located, I am as well, you can ship your parts yourself. Like the stocks, you can just ship that. Any serialized number, you'll probably have to or want to go through an FFL for safety purposes, legality wise, that is. Contact Tarjack for any questions. Phenomenal service from start to finish. Very personal service. It's a family-owned business. I really couldn't be happier with how this came out, and the customer is just super pumped with how this came out as well. And they've only seen pictures over the cell phone text message. So, as always, comments, questions, like, share, subscribe. So, without further ado, here's some put together pictures, and thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.